Hello everyone, it's Chaos for Navac and with grass. Hey everyone, it's the Jetpack. Did you like the new music for the intro? It's good, right? It's good. Chose it myself. Yes, I did. Okay, so today we're going to be reviewing this armor movement thing. I can bounce higher, so yeah, movement armor type. Yeah. Okay, so first thing we're going over is the crafting recipes and lag. Much lag. Very, very much lag. Okay. Well, crafting recipes for this is the glider, which it's 4 sticks and 2 paper, 2 string, and 1 leather. It's also dyeable. It may not look like it in your inventory, but it will be dyed. I'm gonna see my boots are black. You can see them. Fancy. And later on I'll show you how these things work. Sorry, had to burp. Okay, second off is the mountain boots. That's leather boots with iron on either side. Then there's the helicopter hat, which is 3 iron, 1 stick, and 1 leather cap. And then there's the scuba helmet, which is basic, 5 leather and 1 glass pane. Okay, now let's go over them. Okay, so first thing we're going over is the mountain boots. Now, the way that these work is, well, all you gotta do is this. If I can just find a hill or something. Actually, let's just let's climb up the side of this tower. Okay. Now, what happens is the mountain boots are like they're like the stuff out of that Mission Impossible movie where they stuck to the wall with that mechanical stuff. Okay, I like this. See, mountain boots can let you climb because they have spikes in them. You can climb up. Sorry, but you still take fall damage, so I wouldn't suggest kind of climbing up a whole hill and then just getting hit by a zombie and dying. Okay, it'd be very bad. It's a word. It's a word. Okay, second thing is the helicopter hat. Now to use this, you have to hold down the F button, but sadly because I have no, you also need fuel. So either some redstone, or some or coal. If you use redstone, I think it wears away a lot easy. I think it wears away less. Let's just fly. Yeah, see, look, if I hold F and jump, I'll slowly go up. Well, not that slowly. And you'll also take fall damage if you let go. So I suggest you kind of, as you go down, just hold F and space like this. Like just do something. Wear the springy boots. They stop you from taking fall damage. Okay, so next on our list is the glider. Now, I just found out that the helicopter, you don't have to hold down the F button, you just have to kind of, well, hold down space. So, we're going to take off the helicopter hat. Now, the glider allows you to glide if you hold down the F button. This is the one of the body ones mean you have to hold down F button, but the other ones kind of are automatic, so let's just go. Okay, so you jump and F. See, it lets you glide really far distances, mattering on which biome you're in. If it's raining, I think if it's raining, then the thing will not take you as far. Oh, and it also matters how much stuff you have in your inventory. It's very kind of complex, so kind of like well, I have nothing to compare it against, so. Okay, now the final thing we're going to review is the scuba helmet, which I'll need to go into survival. Game mode survival. Now, the scuba helmet, it looks like this on you. It looks like an astronaut. I'm an astronaut, that's right. I'm an astronaut. Don't you believe me? Okay. And, what it does is stop you from losing as much breath when you're underwater. Like, here, look, my bubbles haven't gone down yet, so I can hit skids if I want to. Yeah. Diamond! Yeah, I think it actually stops you from losing any breath. Now, that's it. So now we're moving on to combinations of the first few combinations. Okay, so the first combination, well, basically the only one that I'd recommend is using the helicopter hat to get up here, or a high place if you have the fuel for it. See, look, I already wared away 1 redstone. And then as you get to the highest point, if you want to travel a far distance, just go as high as you want. And then you go forward and press F and you'll glide. Oh wait, what the hell? It wouldn't let me glide. What the? Let me glide. I have a glider on. I should be able to glide. Okay, so apparently since the helicopter hat is quite heavy, the glider won't work. So yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, so moving on to the next. 1 second. Darn it! Give me a second. Oh god, I keep. Oh, just put it here. Up there. There. Okay, moving on to the next one. It's the next chest, and the rain is annoying. Toggle. Toggle. Does that work? Yes! I just found out tab will stop. Will finish the sentence for you. Why aren't you stopping then? Thank you. What? Let's set it to day as well. Time. Set. Space. 0. Oh, for God's sake. Time. Set. Day. There we go. Okay, now on to the next one. So, if you have a piston and leather boots, you put them in this order, you will get spring boots. Now I'm going to demonstrate them straight away this time. What spring boots do is if you hold down space, you jump. See? Springy, stop. Springy, stop. Springy, stop. Springy, up. Springy, up. And also, it's not just upwards. If you run and do it, it'll make you go far that way as well. So, it's like a glider, but it can go a bit, about half the distance when you jump forward. But it's like the mix between a helicopter hat and a glider, except it dulls both of the abilities down. Okay, so spring boots. Now the second thing in this box thing, this chest, large one, is the ice skates, which is leather boots with 3 iron ingots, and that will give you ice skates. And what ice skates do is they are an automatic one like the pistons. When I go across, let me just. Now you can see that I'm moving much faster across ice, and as I move further, I get faster speed. That's because of the ice skates. Now, I'm not sure if F does anything for these ones, or if it just makes you go the same. Yeah, it's the same. But the problem is it's very hard to steer and stop, so I wouldn't suggest using these. I'd suggest just sticking with whatever you need, because I'd suggest actually mountain boots. Actually, spring shoes and glider is what I'd use, so yeah, that's what they are. Okay, so now we're on to the Heelys. I'm not sure if that's a copyright brand or anything, or if I'm breaking copyright, but it's Heelys. It's shoes with little ender pearls in the bottom. You might be able to see them. There we go. It has little laces on it, and what happens is when you go forward, if you hold down F, you'll speed up because you have heels on that are actually wheels. Get it? Heels, but they're wheels. No. Okay, let's just that's Heelys. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's the wrong box. Yeah, that's Heelys. Okay, so the fourth and final thing in this chest is the flippers. Now, I don't think these work with base Minecraft. No, I think you need like a texture pack or something, because it's just telling me tet. It's like 2 E's and a T. What is this? Tet X. See, I'm not too sure if this is a glitch with the mod or if it's a glitch with my Minecraft, but usually it should turn into like flippers. Anyway, when you're in the water, when you're walking on land, you'll be slightly slower. Even if you're running, it'll be normal speed. But no, when you're on land. But when you're in the water, like this, you'll increase in speed. But you won't increase in height. Like, you can swim faster forward and sideways, but you can't swim fast. You can also swim faster down. Like if I went, well, actually it does that automatically, doesn't it? But it won't help when you're holding space to try and get back up. So I wouldn't suggest using them unless you have a full scuba outfit on. Okay, and it just occurred to me that I didn't explain what the crafting recipes for the previous one were, so I'm not going to bother going back. Okay, so this is the Jetpack. With no spaces. Yes, it is not breaking copyright. Okay, so here we have 4 iron ingots and 2 blaze rods and a glider. So you'll also have to. This will be utilizing the actual crafting recipes from a previous part of the mod. So it's quite funny. Okay, well the jetpack, like the the helicopter, requires either redstone or it requires coal. Now, if I hold F, I believe as I go up. Yeah, that's a strong jetpack. Look, I wonder if I have sparks. Let's see. No, I've seen mods where the jetpack actually like gives off flame and stuff like that. That's a bit cooler, but still, it's a pretty good mod. Well, not a mod, jetpack. Pretty good jetpack. It's a pretty good thing. Okay, jetpack. Okay, now we're on to the life vest, which is just basic yellow wool. So it's one of the cheapest recipes in this entire thing. All you gotta do is find the sheep, and all you need is flowers and a sheep to make this, basically. Add some shears, or you can just kill the sheep. And what this does is it actually stops you from falling down in water. So what would happen is if you weren't good at swimming in Minecraft, all you gotta do is just sit and it'll go doing, 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 doing. It does not help in any way with you otherwise than that. I also set up this big thing to show you, like how do I put it? It's like a ravine. 1 second. Okay, so I couldn't find the ravine that I wanted to show you, but what I'm about to show you is that if I was stuck in a ravine and there was one piece like water, if I stood exactly in the center of it, like I put on the vest, I go right up. Like, it's the quickest way to go up. So if you had this in your inventory and you fell into the bottom of the ocean, you could, and you knew you couldn't get up in time, all you'd have to go is quickly inventory, life vest, done. Okay? Good. Okay, so now we're moving on to the last 2 items of this entire thing, which includes the parachute and the grappling hook. I'm sorry, I think that's just American spelling, but over here it's Grapling. There's no E. Either that or my terrible English, even though I was born in Britain, is rubbing off of me again to other people. Anyway, that was terrible. Damn you, clock! Why? Why? Give me a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Okay, back to. This is the parachute. It is 4 string, 1 leather tunic, and 3 leather, just basic, and it will give you the parachute. Now, like most of the body ones, it is an F1. Now, sadly, because that's quite a short distance of falling, I can't actually show it to you there, so we're going to go to my area I'm sure I set up. Okay, so we are up at, and by the way, it just occurred to me that I had all this up. I keep doing that, so I'm sorry about that. Anyway, we are at 211 blocks up from bedrock, so that's on average about 150 blocks upwards. And we are going to do a base jump with our parachute. Now, to make it even harder for me to understand, wait, what? I'm going to turn into survival mode. That way, if I don't actually activate it in the right way, you'll know and I'll die. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press F when I go down. Now you can see that I'm not actually falling at a great distance. I may time lapse this bit, so 1 sec. Okay, so yeah. And by the way, if you're wondering what this satellite thing is, that was just to help me. It's a radio telescope, you know, so it's to sense the satellite directly above it. But you see, the radio waves are reflecting off of the telescope on the inside, and it's going. This is a beam, and it's gathering all of the light, and it's sending it up to that telescope, which is going to focus it, so it'll come back down and hit this one, and it'll all be good. Basically, what happens is the angle this is at, it goes up and it hits the telescope. The telescope reflects it back to this, which receives it directly, and that will make it a perfect image for you. Sorry about that mini science lecture, I kind of got carried away. Okay, this is the grappling hook, or the grappling hook, whatever you want to call it, wherever you are in the world, however you spell it, that's what it is. It's 3 iron, 1 stick, and 1 string. Now, this is a basic element. It would most likely be for someone who's using the mountaineering set, and it's going dark again. Okay, so what you gotta do is you're gonna right click and it'll throw it, and then you will land. Now, you can pick it up again if you are actually like if you land in the exact purpose. It actually, see, it jumps back out after it hits the area. So, and no matter where you throw it, like if I threw it at the ground down there, I would also go to the ground. So it's pretty good if you wanted to climb. And also, it would be great if you want to like cosplay or dress up like Batman, because all you need is the glider, the spring shoes, and this, and you'd be Batman. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now we're moving on to combinations. This is the first combination. Well, it's one that I made up myself. What I'm wearing is a parachute, mountain boots, and a grappling hook, whatever you want to call it. I call it grappling because, well, you spelt it wrong. Whoever made this mod, I'm sorry about that, but you did. Yeah. Well, from my understanding, if I'm saying the wrong thing, please don't troll me for it. I'm just terrible at English. Anyway, what this set will allow you to do is it'll allow you to go to big heights, like climb up a big mountain, and because you won't take any fall damage if you use the parachute, you can fall back down. And also, because the mountain boots allow you to climb up at a certain distance, if there was a big kind of cliff face like this one, you could jump, throw your grappling hook, and you'd go up. See? So even if you can't, because if I was to actually do it properly, I wouldn't be able to actually get anywhere like this because I can't move across the ceiling. I fall. See? So it's the perfect mountaineering. Perfect mountaineering set. I'm going to get a new mic, by the way. Okay, after a couple minutes of searching, we finally found our way back. Now let's move on to the next one. Now we're moving on to the Wayfarer set, or that's what I like to call it. And it consists of a glider and spring shoes. Very basic, very easy to use, and very fun. Okay, so what you gotta do is you gotta jump and press F, and you go forward. Jump, boop, boop. See, I called it Wayfarer because you move really fast. And you can go over large distances much quicker. And I'm sure I'm going to get lost again, but I don't care, this is fun. It even works in water, so it's good to get across biomes quite quickly. In a jungle biome, it would be the perfect one because all you gotta do is basically jump across the treetops and you can glide all the way. Okay, well that's the Wayfarer one. Okay, so next up we have the scuba diver set. This consists of the life vest, emergency, the flippers, and the scuba helmet. Now, the reason for this is that, well, basically what happens is if I went down underwater, I would be able to breathe. I'd also be able to move slightly quicker. Well, I should be, because it's flippers. Let me just check. Can I move really slow on mine? Yes, that is actually the flipper's speed, so maybe you have to press F or something? No. Oh. Okay then. This is how fast flippers go. I wonder how fast I'll be without flippers. Let's see if I'm actually any faster or slower. Oh, I'm slightly slower, yeah. So the flippers do work. Yeah, they work a wee bit, but not completely. Before I was going super fast. I don't know why that was. But anyway, these are the flippers. Maybe it's because I'm wearing the scuba helmet. Give me a second. Apparently, it's probably a glitch, but it appears that the helmet actually hindered the movement. No, the helmet does not affect me in any way. Now, if I was stuck at the bottom here, and I literally was like, it would take me too long to go back up, even with my helmet on, I couldn't be bothered. I'd just put on the life vest and I'd float up and be floating. I'd just move. And the reason for this is if I have the flippers on as well and hold down space, while wearing the life vest, I'll be able to go much faster and much farther than I would ordinarily. Okay, so yeah, scuba diver. Okay, so now there's going to be lag, and we are moving on to our final, but not least, or something like that. Outfit, custom outfit of this set that I like to call the Batman. Now the Batman consists purely of mountain boots, a glider, and a grappling hook. Now these are also dyeable like ordinary leather. I'm going to turn my render distance down because this is hell. There we go, that'll help. And basically, what these do is the grappling hook will allow you to go upward, like that, and what'll happen is these mountaineering boots will allow you to actually climb and scale walls like Batman or Spider-Man, whoever your idol is. And then you jump and you can glide like Batman. Like you can glide from tree to tree. If you had the ability to. That would be awesome. But since no one really has the ability in modern day, then there's no Batman. So yeah. Well, actually there could be many Batmans because people are a bit annoying. And there's no real superheroes in the world. There never have been. There's always been the corrupt police. That's basically the closest you'll ever come. Okay. weird topic to end on, but that's it. Yeah, this is the mod and the grappling and the corrupted police. This is gonna be hell. Dip 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 dip. Yeah, that's really fun. Just do this. See, look, you just pop about like teleport. It's like a bloody ender pearl. It's an ender pearl parade. Okay, goodbye. Da 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 da. Diving board.